All right, so today we're gonna go over commerce, and this will just be part one because it is a lot, but I'll try to make it really short and quick and simple. So commerce is exactly what you think it is, basically trading. You know, you would buy low and sell high at a different area. So let's start off with the most simple one, Turconel. To start commerce, you would want to go to a trade helper. I mean, it even says it here for the growth guide for new and returning players, participate in commerce. And when you're trading in commerce, you're gonna earn gold as well as seasonal ducats. You can also get ducats from doing wanted boards. Now, I recommend starting off just so that you don't have to haul like in a backpack, doing the wanted board until you have enough to buy like a wagon or something to go a little bit faster. But it's up to you, of course. So you can get your upgraded transport by talking to him, to the transportation helper. The newcomer season begin. Okay, so they don't even want to talk to me. They're like, yo, bro, at least start like the quest. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's do daily, and then let's do trade. And looks like the most woke by. So yeah, perfect. This is what we can eventually all get. So you start off with your backpack, which is just you, 4 slots, 400 weight, then a hand cart, 6 slots, 800 weight, and then this is where it finally starts getting like good, which is the wagon, 8 slots to 900 weight, and then it starts really getting good when you're at the pack elephant, dog sled, and camel. Dog sled is specifically way more faster in like the snow, camel way faster in the desert, and elephant is slower than the wagon, but obviously it can carry way more. The camel is, I believe, has the same base speed as the wagon on like grass, but it's the fastest in the desert. So let's do something simple. We're just gonna go to Dunbarton, so we'll just buy this. We're gonna close. Now, whenever you are trading, as you can see right there, it says dangerous area and Caution bandits. Yes, you will have these guys sneak. Now, if you, let's go ahead and just run into one. If you run into one, you'll drop your goods. They're gonna try to fight you and steal your stuff. And I mean, they're pretty easy to kill. I'm not sure exactly how easy it is if you have no arcana or if you're just starting off, but pretty easy. Now, they do drop like items like bandages and gold, etc., even some like stowaway tickets for that's for like a different thing. But just to make sure, if you don't want to fight them, just, you know, stay away from them. The bandages that they drop, the bandits, I mean, or the bandages, you can turn in for seasonal ducats. Now, one thing to note, while you are trading, it says even here, micro price by village updated every minute. It's possible, like right now, Dunbarton is 3, and then before I get there, it could be higher or it could even be lower. So let's say if my destination was like Philia and it's like 5,000 or something, and then I'm almost there, and then it changes to like 3,000, but something else went up, I'd probably just change my course if I'm trying to get the most bang for my buck, you know. Okay, I wasn't really near them, but they still popped off, but that's fine. These drop 2 plain bandit badges. Just in case it doesn't show it for you for some reason, if you do drop your bag because you went into one of them, just press R and you'll be able to pick it up. R to reclaim your goods. Now, the reason why I recommend, instead of doing this manual haul the first couple times before you upgrade and then you upgrade again to like the wagon, I recommend doing the bounty, because you can get way more ducats that way and much faster. all you have to do is quite literally just run into the bandits on your own without any goods, fight them. They'll drop like a ticket where you would go to their homestead and you would just fight the boss, and that's pretty much it. I feel like that's just a way easier way to get Ducats early on than this. You see how slow this is? Now, it's not always going to be this slow, of course. Once you get your wagon and everything is going to be way faster. Now, as I still have your attention, if you're wondering, what is the point of commerce, you know? Like, why would I do this? Well, the cool thing about commerce is if you've seen my inheritance video, and I haven't made a reforging one yet because I don't even have any like reforge tools. But if you've seen my inheritance video, these are the rewards that you can get by doing commerce. There is a season and there's a ranking and rewards. So if you go to seasonal commerce rewards, these are the rewards for the place that you reach. So 2000 first and below, that's basically you barely did anything to get like 2000 first and below, but you get a free rebirth first, which is not bad, I guess. But I mean, you know, we can get 10 precise reforging tools if we get 1000 and first to 2000th place, 30 for 100 into 1000, and first to 100 gets you 50, as well as like a title and a coupon, etc., etc., which is awesome. Now, on top of that, this is for the season. As you rank up right now for the season, you'll also get, you know, they'll give you Ducats, transport speed, more Ducats, abandoned encounter reduction, and as you get lower and lower, they'll finally, if you get to gold 1, you'll get, you know, some precise reforging, stuff like this, and more if you get into like this is like crazy, right? like challenger area, you know, just way better stuff, which is always good, right? Now, you can make money. You definitely can make money from trading. It's not like, you know, like a lot of gold that you can make from this. Well, let's keep in mind we're at 73,294. We're not gonna make a lot from this. This is gonna be barely anything, but you can make something. Now, if you're wondering where the heck the trade post is for Dunbarton, or how you find for each one, you kind of just have to just look at the map. I've done it a couple of times now where I kind of know exactly where they are, so it's really just going to be based off experience in the area. But for Dunbarton, it's going to be right here. Now, are you wondering, if you're wondering, like, can the bandits get you in the city? They cannot. Once there's a certain area perimeter where you'll be safe from, you know, the bandits. But obviously we haven't hit there. It'll let you know though. If you're wondering how you can get a lot of points, it's all based off the amount of like profit that you make. Now the profit that you make is based off like the goods that you sell and where the highest they get sold at. There's also the levels for each town. So right now I just started from Tyrconnell. I'm going here to Dunbarton. So my Tyrconnell is gonna level up. Maybe not a lot. It might even stay level 1. But let's see. It's level 1. I'm at 0, 73, 2094. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to the trade helper. We're gonna trade. We're gonna click on this. This is how much we're gonna make. We're gonna sell. This will show you the Ducats, the XP, the gold that we made. 360 is not a lot. But yeah, we're gonna close. And let's see, we got 21 points. They didn't get a full level. And now, yeah, we didn't really make much. Not much at all. Now, we did get a little bit from the growth guide. So let's see if this can help us out. I believe it's on the... Oh, damn. Talk to everyone for commerce hand cart in your possession. Hand cart. Okay. Let's see if we can get one now. Purchase hand cart. How much is it? 3,000 ducats. So let's go ahead and buy with that with seasonal ducats. Awesome. Now we are going to trade. And we're going to go to Bangor now. So let's just buy this one. We're going to close. Oh, crap. I messed up. I messed up big time. I did not equip the handcart. That is super my bad. So is this Port Cobb? I'm gonna lose money on this, but it's just so we can get there faster. I'll be back once I get back. Okay, we made it to Cobb and we sold what we got. We made a loss, obviously. So whenever you buy a new transport, you would just click on this and switch it. Okay, I want to see how much can we get. Another one. Purchase wagon. How much is the wagon? 100,000. Okay, we obviously don't have 200,000. So what we're gonna do is just trade. We're gonna do a handcart. We're gonna buy actually, let's just go to Dunbarton once again real quick. Actually, I lied. Let's go to Bangor. Bangor is going to be a good spot to do a lot of your runs from here to like whatever. So let's do Bangor. You see, it's all red, which is always good. Dumbarton is usually going to be the one that's kind of low, because it's kind of close to like every point, but it is what it is. So we're going to do this one. Got the handcart. All right, so now we have our movement speed slightly faster. It's not crazy, but it's way better than, you know, hauling it in a backpack. So now as we are on our way to Dunbarton, once again, if you already know about the enchant system, you know that there are enchants for each equipment that you can do. There are enchants to boost your movement speed for commerce, which obviously helps. There's also pets, or like I guess like a support pet that will follow you that increase your weight as well as your movement speed. And there's also the commerce mastery, which increases a slot, gives you an extra slot, as well as increases your weight. So there's a whole bunch of stuff for commerce as well. There's also the commerce mastery. If I can find it right here. So once we do this, basically it'll give you more gold than just the base. I believe at max is like 5% more or something like that at rank 1. Now, if you're wondering if there are bandits, if the bandits difficulty is based off the value, then yes, you're correct. The more value you carry, the harder the bandits will be when they pop up. So just be wary of that. So I mean, I'm only like level 11, or I'm not sure my total level 20k, because, you know, I did the blinded quest and everything. So just try to be at a decent level before you start this, just so you can at least defend your goods. If your goods do get taken because you can't handle the bandits, if I'm correct, doing the bounties, or if someone does the bounties, they can return your lost goods that way. Now, if you were wondering as well as, okay, well, how do I transport something to like Filia? You know, you'd have to come from Port Conis, and from Port Conis is from Port Sean. So you're gonna have to know the ports. If you get to one of the boats, there is a wait time. So for the arrival of the boat, there's a wait time while you're there on the boat for it, waiting for it to leave, and then there's also a wait time for it to get to the location. So whenever you do anything by the port, travel to the boats, that's pretty much going to take up the most time when getting to a different area. Everything else is pretty fast though if you stay in just like, you know, in one continent. So if you stay in Ulad, you just have everything faster. You area everything in area. This is the fastest though in general. You can't use the moon gates. You can't just take your car and use a moon gate to teleport. You can't do that. Besides the like the wagon and then the camel, there is a trader skiff, which is like a flying airship kind of, which basically you won't have to worry about the penalty of like the desert or the snow. It'll run at whatever speed it does on average for all those areas, so you won't have to worry about that. And there is also like super big airships that a lot of people do runs in, which is, I haven't gotten one yet. I'm close though. It's like 5 million seasonal Ducats. Okay, so if you're starting off just like I am, the guide wanted you to talk to Even with a commerce handcart in your possession. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Here it is. 2 10Ks and 1 10K. Let's go ahead and just claim this. This is really important, by the way. If you ever get a really big haul, like I'm talking about a lot, you can get a boost in gold XP and seasonal Ducat like profit. Don't waste it. Don't just do it just for fun. Let's see if there's anything else as well regarding commerce. Okay, so we get a wagon. They'll give us 30,000. Okay, cool. All right, we finally made it. We're gonna talk to this person. We're gonna just trade, make some type of profit. We reached level 2 in Bangor and got some merchant stuff up. Made 1,000 gold. This much, yep, everything. Of course, as you keep leveling up your rating, you're gonna unlock, you know, better items to sell, which means you'll be sell it at a higher profit somewhere else. My usual go-to, especially once you get your elephant, this is the trading post for Terra, and usually this is the place that I go to whenever I pretty much start my day, just like basic amount, because if you can get to level 7, you can get the giant wine rack, and look, you can sell it for this much, which is a lot. The most I've seen it high is like 6,000 and stuff like that. This is in Philia. So let's say you got to 7 in Terra and you wanted to sell in Philia, you would be here in Terra, you'd go through here, Emain, down through the San Mag Plains, Garrick to Bangor to Port Sean, and then from Port Sean you'd go to the Port Conas to Philia, and you make a decent amount. But of course you need to get the rating of level 7, and by doing that you have to just trade a lot. So you just have to trade anywhere but here, make a decent profit, and your level go up high. You can really get from 1 to like 5 or 6 in like one go if you had like a wagon or pack elephant. Obviously you don't have that now, but now let me show you why I recommend just doing the wanted board first. If you click on one of these, it says the reward is 18,000 seasonal Ducats. We haven't really made money yet, so let's go ahead and just pursue One Eye Kluger, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Remember, we're at 7,700 seasonal Ducats. Pursuers 1. Okay, so looks like we're the only one pursuing them. It's random. It's easier for them to spawn whenever you have goods, a little harder when you have nothing. There it is. Okay, so they're gonna spawn. We are going to kill them. They're going to drop bandages, and there is a chance for them to drop their like hidden location. They didn't drop anything this time. That's fine. We just gotta just keep going. Okay, there's another one. It might be possible as well that they don't spawn while you're in your mount, but I could be wrong. I feel like I've done it before where they did. Okay, so the homestead pass dropped. Now, one thing to know, it will disappear immediately really, really fast. So find it in your inventory. Over here. See, expires in 2 minutes. So go ahead and just use. We're gonna go ahead and teleport there. There he is. He's not dead. Now he's definitely dead. Got some monies. We got the Outlaw Hunter. That's not bad. Movement speed, max damage. Got a journal achievement. Got some XP. We were just level 11. Now we're 97. We got 17,000 seasonal Ducats. Some gold on the floor. Let's open this up. We also get a homestead strawberry seed, which is cool as well. Sometimes there'll be if there's not the boss, there might be like their henchmen around here you can kill as well. Looks like there's no one there though. All right, let's go back to the real world. And like I said, we were at 7,700. Now we're at 24k. It would take a couple of runs to hit, you know, like 100k or whatever. So let's go to Ter Cornell. Onto the board, and of course the price is different for each one. This is 43k. That's pretty good. 0k, or is that let's go ahead and do the 43k. No pursuers yet. Now you don't get like commerce rank for defeating the bandits, but it's just a slightly easier way to get some Ducats in the beginning. Or like, let's say you used up all your money buying like a pack elephant or your wagon and you have like 500 Ducats because you really wanted it and you didn't want to do another trip. Then this is a good way to kind of like replenish your Ducats and then go off on another trade. All right, let's see if we can get lucky on just this first try. Bandit badge, rough bandit badge, nothing. So let's keep going. The master bandit imp, he might have it. He did not have it. Oh, there it is. And there's two actually. It's not enough inventory space. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is this the guy? Kind of looks like him. What board? All right. Got 5 from that, and then 5. We only got 5. I wonder why I only got 5. I didn't check it to see if there was any other like pursuers. It's possible there were other pursuers. Oh no, there it is. Bounty pouch. Good, good. Use. Yes. Now we're at 72k. So pretty much one more and like good one, and we would hit the 100k. They'd be able to get the wagon, and then from there, of course, you know, talk to Evan. That'll give us about 30 more k, which would help with buying the goods, etc, etc. Now there's 3. This is 3 out of 5, so it looks like it'll be there's 2 more versions of this. So that's pretty much it for the commerce guide and what you need to do pretty much and everything like that. If you found the video helpful, please give the video a like. If you're new or returning player that needs help, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions or are confused about anything in the game, feel free to drop a comment and I'll try my best to help and might make a video for it. I also drew stream on Twitch at RamyStream. Thank you for watching.